Hey, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me. That's a big old script you got there.
It's gigantic. Well, I got a lot of. I guess I could have double-sided it. I got a lot of questions I want to ask you. But first, I heard you had a hard time getting here.
Yes, I am very sleepy at this interview.
What
I'm
happened?
so tired.
How you doing?
Yeah, I was at immigration for a couple of hours. I drove in. I did what my fans told me on Instagram, which is to fly to New York and Buffalo and drive in through the border, which is what I did.
As opposed to you couldn't fly to Toronto? Is that what happened?
I couldn't fly to Toronto, and so yeah.
Why not?
All right, this is a really long story, but I couldn't really get a clear answer. First they said it was something that popped up on my, passport from last year, but I didn't really try coming to Canada last year. So that I was like, that's just not true because I didn't really travel. But I came in 2016 to the Chamber of Commerce event on the release date of AIM. So that was the last time I came to Toronto, and it was fine. I got in, No problem. I applied for the ETA, and I got it straight away at the airport, got on the plane, came. So, it was really confusing. But when I was there, they interrogated me for a long time, and they basically said, I have this thing, which is not in the documentary, but during the early stages of my life, when I was very, very poor, there was a time where I think I might have told people this already, but there was an incident in LA where I was driving with my cousin down the street, and I got invited to a death row party, right?
Like
back in the day.
Death Row Records.
Yeah, this was like 1997 or something like that.
Right.
And so I had me and my cousin had pajamas on, and we were in a convertible car, and somebody threw the invite with the address on it, and they were like, come to the party. So so we were like, cool, but because we were in pajamas and we didn't really have any money, we didn't know what to do. So we went into a massive department store and we just put a dress on and we walked out.
And you walked out, right.
and basically, I must have been about 19, 20 or something. And then, so I got caught with my cousin.
Oh, so they caught you doing
Yes,
that.
and I had to give the dress back. And I never made it to the party. But I left after that, and I never really thought twice about it. But when I became a musician in 2005, this thing had been on my record for like 10 years, and I didn't know. Yeah. And when I first tried to get into the US to go and sign with Interscope Records and to come to do the show at Coachella, they flagged it, and they were like, you didn't tell us you had a criminal record in America, but I didn't realize I had one.
Right.
And
I followed you around until now, even now.
And even now. So even now.
You can't get it expunged or anything like that, or?
I mean, I think I tried in 2010 because I was like, listen, I've paid like millions of dollars in taxes in America now.
Right.
Like, you can let me off. And I've proved myself.
Yeah.
I've made it.
You were you are very famous in America. You think?
Yeah, you'd think they'd be like, okay, we can excuse it. I mean, the thing must have cost about $40. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, they haven't wiped it off, and it's still on my record. And that's what they brought up today. They were like, America's got a problem with this record that you had back in 1995 or something, and that keeps popping up. So I don't know.
I'm happy you're here.
Yeah, exactly. This is like silly. Now they need to get it off.
Yeah. If you're listening to this right now, get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
Get rid of it. Come on. It was
Canadian immigration, you're better than that. Come on.
I stole a disposable camera in grade 8. we can all move on these things.